Virgo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early September 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as usual and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we can dip our toes into energy and see what's up for the lovely Virgos. I hope you're all doing well, my friends. But my guides, talk to me. Let's shuffle it up here. Let's see what's going on with the Virgos in Virgo season, might I add. Please. And yeah, I really hope Virgo season's treating you well, my friends. But yeah, we're just going to look at this first card super quick, then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on. So let's get it out. Let's get it out here. What's going on with Virgo, please? And while we do, once again, I would just like to wish you all a most very happy birthday from me to you. Whether your birthday's just coming up, whether it's past, I hope you've had a great one. But here we go. We have this card that represents control. This is similar to the Emperor type of energy. So we will speak about it. There's a lot of themes and archetypes tied in with this Oracle card. Before we start peeling that back, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the September subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right in its third eye. It needs some enlightenment, my friends. But let's get into the reading. Enough of the plugs there, right? If we look at this card, we have this fool-like figure playing with the puppets, the marionettes. So when I see this card, I do think of someone possibly pulling the strings from behind the scenes. I'm not saying that to be nefarious. It could also just represent control. So whether you're trying to get a controlled outcome in a situation, maybe you're trying to control some sort of aspect of yourself, right? Better yourself, self-improvement. That could absolutely be it. But for some of you, this could represent an individual in your life that is a little too over-controlling of you or overbearing. So this is something that should be watched out for. It could also be a card that could represent strategy, planning, things like that, especially since they're doing a little play there. But control can go both ways, all right? Let's get into tarot. As I always say, that doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote for us. And we're going to get you 3 cards in the upright before we get the intuitive messages going. So what's up with the Virgos, please, my guides? Using the vice versa tarot, and it's been pretty sassy for most of the other signs. So let's see what we have for you. Good. So last week's reading for you was pretty positive. It was titled An Unexpected Win. So hopefully something bounced your way in a positive direction. The week before that, there was a reading titled A Serious Situation. Now, I always try to keep my titles as simplistic as possible, but you can see there was that flip-flop of energy, like from positive, rough, back and forth. So hopefully life's been treating you good, my friends. Let's get these first 3 cards out here. As I'm sure you already know, you only take what hits for you. Nothing's ever set in stone, okay? This could represent people you're connected to as well. So we're leading off with the 5 of Pentacles, okay? Let's not talk about it too much, but that is not the most optimistic way to start off a reading, okay? Yeah, 2 of Wands. So the planning is showing up here once again, Virgo. We'll have to speak about it. There could be somebody that's a little bit lonely here with that 5 of Pentacles leading us off. It's giving me a bit of a somber type of energy, so hopefully you're not feeling depressed or anything like that. Okay, your self-confidence, hopefully it didn't take a ding of some kind. This could represent an fire sign, pardon me. We have the Queen of Wands on the back end. So from what I'm seeing here, we have a lot of fire thus far. We do have earth, but we have a lot of fire element going on. So it could be volatile. Let's talk about it. We'll break each one down. I'll give you some of the classical meanings of the card. Then we'll get the intuitive messages. So starting this off in position number 1, we have the 5 of Pentacles. This can be someone that feels a little isolated. This could represent someone that's feeling a bit lonely, separated from a group, right? This isn't the most positive, best type of energy. We'll have to clarify to see what it's about. Hopefully this isn't representing money issues, so you're going to want to watch your money in this time, literally, okay? But when I see this card, it could represent abandonment issues. It's really not my favorite type of energy, depending on what clarifies it. It's someone that is going through a little bit of hurt and isolation. It could be hermit mode type of energy as well, like someone withdrawing, being by themselves. In position number 2, we do have the 2 of Wands. Now, all 2s in tarot represent being at a crossroads. This one in particular, right? Choices, decisions, partnerships, those are all themes we think of with the 2 of Wands. And any 2, really. But this is a big card of planning and strategy. Whether you're planning something, future focus, looking ahead, maybe it's a need to plan something out a little bit more meticulously. Hopefully this isn't somebody you're connected to, like planning something behind the scenes, because that could be a warning, especially with what we have with the Five of Pentacles. Hopefully it's not someone planning behind the scenes, but it is Wands, just like that Queen on the back end. Now, when we move over to this Queen of Wands, if you're not linked to a fire sign, which would be Aries, Leo, Sag, this card, all queens represent the inner, the world of the inner self. And this is all about self-confidence to me. Yes, there are other things about focus, drive, what you're putting your energy towards. But when I see the Queen of Wands, I think of confidence, self-confidence, sexiness, aesthetics. So some of you could be paying attention to how you're being perceived by others, right? The opinions of others, perception. So it's an interesting way to like cap off the main part of this spread. But once again, there's a lot of fire here. Fire can be explosive depending on what else shows up in this spread. It can be a little bit volatile, but it could be very positive as well. So there might be a couple warnings. Let's dig deeper on all of this, Virgo. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for the lovely Virgos. Let's get down to the bottom of these energies and see what's up. We don't want no Five of Pentacles in your birthday season, my friends. Maybe it's just someone you're connected to. What's going on? And yeah, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's see what's up with that 5. And as always, if you're a tarot reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you're feeling any messages that you want to give to Virgo, you could just drop it down below. I don't mind. So what's up with this 5 of Pentacles here? Why is it here for Virgo in their birthday season? What's going on? Yeah, the deck is being very specific here. Usually the cards pop out super quick. 6 of Cups. Yeah, ooh, this is someone longing for the past. This could be someone that you are connected with that is like doing tons of reminiscing, thinking about the past, thinking about better memories. We have the 6 of Cups in the upright underneath this 5 of Pentacles, okay? No matter how much we all want to, we can't go back and change the past, right? Like this is giving me a bit of a feeling of regret too. So just know that there could be someone you're connected to that is going through a little bit of hurt, and they feel like the golden years may be behind them or the better times might be behind them, and could absolutely be someone that's missing that connection with you. That could absolutely be it. Or you might be missing the connection with somebody else. This is a little bit of a lonesome type of energy. So you might be connected to someone that's going through a lot of isolation and loneliness with this card. Okay? I'm not going to give advice on what should be done about that, but this is just a little snapshot of the energies we're getting. Now, for some of you, like I said, it could just be someone that you have a very long, deep history with that's really going through one right now, whether feeling lonely or isolated or wishing things are the way they were. Like, damn, if we could only go back to those times, or if I could only go back to these days. We're going to keep moving over. We're going to see what's up with that 2 of Wands. But just know, regardless if that's your energy or not, it is a little bit of a warning, okay? And you might be doing a little more reminiscing than you usually do. So let's see what's up with that 2 of Wands, all right? We're going to keep pressing forward. That's the 2 of Wands here. Thank you. 2 of Swords. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of this, okay? This is giving me 2 messages, but I'm just going to tell you initially what, like, the first thing was somebody making plans in the shadows, right? Like secret plans, hidden plans, right? Somebody like doing something on their own, like, all right, I'm going to switch this up, but I'm not telling anyone what my motives are, what my plans are. So beware, you might be connected to an individual that's like, there's something in the works that they're not letting on. Okay, so this is once again another little bit of a warning, these first 2 cards. I do want to get over to that Queen, but we could, like, when we get into the realm of double and triple warnings, that's rough, because this 2 of Swords is a big card of mystery. It's also a card of confusion. Now, aside from that, like somebody making hidden plans, secret plans, or somebody just like trying to do something without others knowing, this could be somebody bouncing through confusion about the future, like they don't know what they're going to do next. All right, that's another vibe I'm catching here, which it links in with this first part as well. So this could be someone who's like, yeah, I know I should be planning this, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to do for a career. I don't know who I want to be with. I'm just giving examples. Like this is somebody that doesn't know what the next steps are, what the next viable moves are. All right, so we're going to move over to the Queen of Wands. Interesting. Okay, now I know I'm giving a lot of different messages. A lot of things are coming through this week. Just go with it, right? For some of you, it might not be hitting at all. That's all good. Check your moon, rising, all that good stuff. But let's see what's up with that Queen of Wands. I believe this message will find whoever needs to hear it. So what's going on with that Queen of Wands, please? Then we'll do the recap before we get into the shadow card. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Thank you. A little more regret here. We have the Knight of Swords here showing up in the reverse sense. All right. This is making me feel like a flood of different things. It's the fire-air combination, which we have with both of the wands things. So we do have the explosiveness. Beware of conflict in this time. When I see the Knight of Swords in reverse, one of the things I could think of is conflict. So there could be some sort of explosive conflict or volatile conflict here that you're going to want to watch out for. We do have triple warnings in this spread. However, there are some positives to this as well. All cards are dualistic. When I see the Queen of Wands with the Knight of Swords in reverse, you might be having issues with an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this, to me, is somebody wanting to leave something behind. Right? So we have somebody yearning for the past. We have somebody wanting to put something in the past. There is a big possibility for you to heal from something in this time, to come to grips with something in this time. All right? Peace. Be at peace. That's a huge vibe I'm catching here. Or there's just something in your life right now, whether a behavior, whether an individual, that you feel like it isn't fitting. Like this isn't working. Right? Like there's something about it. Like it's just not going smooth. All right, so do with that what you will. Let's go through and do a quick recap. I do feel like we have several warnings in this spread, so I would take them seriously. And as I always say, that could be a serious warning of some sort. But let's go through real quick and recap this before I get into the shadow card. If you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we have the 5 of Pentacles with the 6 of Cups. Like I said, this is somebody yearning for the past, yearning for how things used to be. It's somebody isolated, somebody a little bit lonely. It's not the best type of energy. And it could just be someone that you have a strong connection with. They could be yearning for a connection with you as well. Now, moving into the center, this is where the reading started to get interesting with the second warning. We have the 2 of Wands with the 2 of Swords. So yes, this is a number sign, so watch for repeating 2s. But to me, it was the vibe of somebody who's confused about what to do next. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I want to do for work. I don't know what I want to do for a career. I don't know who I want to be with. There's a lot of confusion about what's coming down the pipeline. But another vibe I was catching here is somebody making plans, like secret plans, hidden plans, like not letting somebody know, like keeping their moves to themselves. So just know that there might be someone you're connected to that has some little background plans going on. But when we move to the very back end, we have the Queen of Wands with the Knight of Swords in reverse here. Okay, so to me, this is a warning about possible explosive or volatile conflict as well, people butting heads. But another vibe I was getting is somebody coming to peace with something that's happened, coming to peace with their past, right? Being, pardon me, being able to just keep the past in the past. But some of you might be trying to cut something out of your life, whether an individual or a behavior. So please take a screenshot. We're going to get you one shadow card here. Let's see what's up. That was interesting. That was layered, and there are some things that should be taken note of, okay? Let's see what's going on for Virgo. Let's see what's in the shadows. Maybe we'll get some more answers with this shadow card, right? We're using the Shadowland Tarot. I'm just going to pull you one so we could put a cherry on top of this reading, okay? What's going on with Virgo? I don't necessarily feel like all this energy we've been seeing is all you. All right, yeah, the 2 of Swords is showing up in the shadows again, so we have that direct link to the reading itself. And the shadows is something unseen, right? Now, yes, it could represent the subconscious mind or shadow work you need to do within yourself, but it's also the unseen. So when I see the 2 of Swords in the shadows, it's expect the unexpected. Beware of the plans of others. Like we were saying in the spread itself, there could be somebody that you're connected to that's planning something. I'm not trying to be a fearmonger, I promise, but that's just how it's feeling to me, and I'm going to deliver it true. Now, another vibe we get here is, once again, the confusion, where somebody's not taking firm action, making firm movements. So these are things to watch out for in this time, that if you take a stand, take a stand. So Virgo, that's what I have for you this week, my beautiful friends. If you make a decision, stick with it, okay? But yeah, please don't click away. I'm going to give you the details of the September subscriber surprise. For the September subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful, wonderful Vice Versa Tarot. This is the deck that I'm using in all the readings for September. So if you'd like to get your name in, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, what is your favorite use for tarot? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month going into October, I'll put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.